guys, my name is Safwan, and today this is actually part 12 this time. 3 more parts before it's the last one. Sorry to bring you guys. You remember the part 10 is the real final, right? Well, guess what? It's the real one is actually the real super duper final. I get it. Since we're making a new session, I forgot that when I was like cruising that one. Anyway, so we were back. So let me restart back. So we're booking a flight to Midland, and then Cliffs, and then Terminus. I remember that one time I just canceled that same flight because no, trying to make the lowest flyby ever.
Run, rabbit, resist.
Great. So now we're Dindian. Be careful, I might have a tail start any second. So notice I'm not feeling fine. You want to know the last part is actually 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. First of all, it's not a live stream, okay? Just be chill. Because live stream takes like almost like to 11 hours or 12. So now I'm going up. To approach somewhere else while I'm just display navigate. I'm doing some manual brakes.
In the internal embrace.
Okay, anyway, so I just say to my sister, shut up. And then so since I'm literally AFK for a sec, because I'm like Kane, dude. I'm like Kane, because literally. I keep mad at my sister because my sister is being so damn annoying. I'm like, ooh. Anyway, so I'm trying to find runway. Where's the ATC? Because I'm on good approach. Where's the runway? Oh, there it is. I've been off center lined. I use focus lens because why not? Now I'm using auto brake since we're now about to land. So now I'm actually Malaysian, but I can't speak my former language because I don't know. I'm trying to make this a good approach. Chicks, we finally land. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rebecca speaking. We might have a issue, so we have to make it go around for a sec and make a late go around. And we just make a long tail strike, by the way. So now we're about to approach back. Since it's already 5 minutes and 25 seconds, we're now about to land, as you can see, because this flight takes about 5 minutes. And in the game it took. Okay, so I might stall any second. Dude! I might have to pause the video. Okay, so now we're literally approaching. Thanks for saying bye, by the way, sir. So because it takes a super duper ultra super. Wait a minute. Is there a turbo lines in my runway? No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevin speaking. We finally arrived to Beach Airport after a long minimal time. Well, I'm just checking the radar if it's good or not.
Wow, Sales! Man, mama cakap dah jangan main waktu charge.
Take a short one.
Sewa.
So since we literally have to this is actually a 40-minute video. The more it goes, the more longer it gets. Like in part 13 is actually in part 13 it's actually 50 minutes. In part 14 it's 55 minutes. And in the final it's 1 hour. It feels like a movie to jumps. Jump. Hello, the passengers are coming. I'm gonna head inside. No people has entered. So now we're about to go. Okay, so we're now breaking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Got speaking. We are now about to go. We are now about to take off to Cliffs Airport. And make sure you have a nice day for a normal anniversary flight. So now what you're riding is actually Beach Air. There's no, because Beach Air never have an ATR-72 before. So now it's having the new this is the new ATR-72, just giving you guys the first flight. People who didn't even ride ATR-72, here, it's actually free. So, you know, right? Flights aren't free. So now we're about to. Since we're now really cool. So we're now about to take off. Now opening flaps to 2. Opening HUD. Rotate. And to the top. Close the HUD. And close the gear. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now cruising. We're now cruising almost. We're now about to cruise and we're now diving now. So since there's beverage and time before we land, you might need our help. So there's a Dundas behind you guys. So Dundas is actually toilet. So now we're about to go up and I'm going to land. And almost hit it high terrain. And we're now needed to talk. And if you look at the left side, you might see the bridge. That is so small. Nicholas had to grab carefully. He literally had to pass through it, and we're not about to land. So we now might have arrived over close. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ricardo speaking. We might have already arrived in Cliffs Airport. Cliffs Airport got the world record for the smallest airport ever. It's like the same as Saba, but ATR 72 can land here too. Since did you want to know, there's actually no terminal. Just kidding, and we're taxiing to the terminal because get it why. So if you look at the left side, that's where the terminal is. So we have to park here because it's the nearest. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for riding Beach Air. We finally arrived. That's okay. So now everyone is entering. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We are now about to head to Terminus Airport. So Terminus Airport got the parallel runway. And there's actually an accident before that. Because literally, you will be shot. Not gonna lie, but Cliffs Airport was actually made in 2024, where workers made it short. This one you can actually reach the whole runway. So now we're about to in and go there. Then we have to go back to Beach Airport. So we're now going there. As you can see, we're fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We're going to take off in a second, so make sure you can. This is actually a 10-minute flight to Terminus. So now we're banking 97, almost like 100 degrees. If you look at the right side, you might saw the airport. Oh yeah, I make a sharp bank so you can peek out and see. Okay, so now we're headed. So now we're about to head. We're now about to head. We're now
No, I never understand.
head to Terminus Airport. So we're now at 30. So we're now at 30 feet. 33,070 feet. I'm going to the old airport where I literally make a flight of it. Now I'm heading to that same airport. After this, I'm gonna do some editing. And I'm gonna show you how I edit. I think people already know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now about to land in Terminus Airport. After it only took 3 minutes and maybe 4 minutes. Oh yeah, in the game it only took 2 hours. Clear the runway, dude. Clear the runway. Don't go, please. He waited. So we're now about to approach. No, there's no way I'm stalling. Dude! Oh, you know what? I guess that's today.